I'm kind of annoyed because I just did this long, like almost 10-minute rant/review and then accidentally deleted it. So here's hopefully a shorter one. But I just finished listening to the audiobook of Pretty Girls Make Graves. He wants attention. And I struggled with what to rate it at first because if you read the reviews on it, a lot of them are either 1-star or 5-star reviews. And I can understand both ratings. I really can. And I struggled with what I was going to rate it. I was going to rate it 3-star. But I was like, no, because, I mean, it's 6 o'clock in the morning right now. I stayed up all night because I wanted to finish this book. I put off my homework and everything just so I could sit and listen to it. I did some cross stitch and listened to this book. Been listening to it for hours. And so I was like, it's better than a 3-star review, because if you know my rating system, 3 stars, like, you know, it's okay. You know, it's interesting enough to keep me reading, but nothing wonderful. So I went on and went with 4 stars because I wanted to listen to it. I wanted to keep listening to it. Would I recommend it? I'm not going to go into the spoilers like I did in my last one. But if you like characters that you can hate, a mystery it's kind of a whodunit, a cliffhanger ending, a bully romance, a taboo romance, a main character that it's really difficult to completely understand her thoughts and actions, then read this book. It's labeled dark academia, I think. Like it says, Pretty Girls Make Graves, and then, you know, in parentheses, dark academia. I haven't really read much dark academia that was labeled as such anyway. I might have read some and didn't realize that's what it was. But when I hear dark academia, this isn't quite what I would expect. I mean, there is a secret society, and I think that kind of goes into dark academia. There's kind of mystery. It's got a really nice setting in Britain, in like this really nice school that I guess is run by priests or taught by priests. Very kind of confused on that. But it's got a cliffhanger ending, which is probably a spoiler, but I'm not telling you what happened or what the cliffhanger is, or if it's a big one or a little one. But it's enough that I want to read the next one. And I hope it's better in some ways, but I'm kind of hoping it's just as bad. I don't want to say it's a bad book, but I can understand why people gave it 1-star rating. It just, the way the characters act, and I'm really good at suspending disbelief, but it's still, like, the stuff is so hard to believe that it's hard to get past at times. I was like, nobody would behave this way or react this way or do some of the things in spite of certain things. I'm trying not to do any spoilers. I did major spoilers in my last little video, and then, like I said, ended up deleting it, so try to make this a little shorter. But yeah, if you like taboo romance, bully romance, dark academia, an interesting setting, it's an interesting storyline. There's a lot going on, and the one thing that irritated me the most about this book, I keep not looking at the camera, which is my bad habit, but one thing that really irritated me about this book is the fact that the main character kept referencing stuff that happened in her past, like very specific things. Like you should already know what she's talking about. And it made me, and this is book 1 of the series, so I'm like, is there another series by this author that this girl was part of? Like appeared in? So now I'm going to go and like read through all the summaries of all the other books by this author and try to figure out if that's a thing, because it was really annoying because the stuff she referenced was almost more interesting than what was happening in the book. And I wanted to know more. But she'd reference it, but like I said, it was kind of like you should already know what had happened. So that was some of the more frustrating things that kept happening in the book. You have to like bullying. You have to like I said, taboo, like really inappropriate. I don't know if I'd say relationships, but thoughts and suggestions about something that should not occur. And it's just, there's a lot in this book, but I was kind of fascinated with it. I was eating it up. And like I said, I can't say I loved it exactly, but I really was intrigued and just wanted to keep reading or listening, since it was an audiobook. And I grew up watching really horrible old like horror movies, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, the spiders, that little bitty woman in the spider web, just those really bad like old movies, black and white movies and stuff. And I think that's what makes me love stuff like this, because it's like cringy. And I hate saying cringy because I said it so much about the movie I just watched, but it was like kind of cringy and kind of just so bad it was good. Anyway, I will stop this here. And if you have read the books, listened to the book, whatever, the series, or if you have and you know what, if there's a series by this author that I think it's Steffanie Holmes, but that this girl might have appeared in. Her name's Georgina. Please let me know. But if you've read it or plan to read it, let me know, because I would love to have someone to talk to about this book or this series. Ouch, sorry. He likes to use me as a trampoline. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to finally go fall in bed for a couple hours since I stayed up all night again. My new job, I'm supposed to work 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. or something. And here I am staying up till like 7 a.m. every night. Wish me luck. Anyway, thanks for listening. Bye. Looking at Goodreads, apparently it is the Dark Academia series, not designation Dark Academia. So I feel a little silly, but that makes more sense to me. Oh, this filter is kind of freaky with the glasses on. Anyway, I thought I would add this little edit to say that it's the Dark Academia series. So this was book 1 of the Dark Academia series. All right, now that that's cleared up, I'm going to go to bed.